again, it depends on your situation and what you're there for. But in our situation, it always includes a history. And it includes an evaluation of what the problem is, how the mother feels about that problem. In other words, what makes her think her milk supply is low. And then it would include an evaluation for a weight check always, and a weight history, so we can see what's going on. In the in-person type consultation, we always weighed the baby before, after each breast after the feeding, to see what a baby's taking. But again, that depends on what the mother's presenting problem could be. So a complete evaluation of then the baby's mouth, how the baby looks, and the mother, what her breasts look like, what her nipples look like, how they feel. So it's a complete physical with a history. And our group is almost exclusively RNs. So we have that skill set as well, with good evaluation, so that they can expect that, and they can expect to put the baby to breast and have our help in guiding that and improving that if that's the issue, and hopefully leaving with a plan. So a plan is written out for her, and virtually even that's done very well. So they have a plan, and then they need check-ins to see how that's going. Well, women need community. I mean, we're all seekers of contact, and we can't even have that right now, but women really need that support of each other. And in a support group, there's, at least in all of our support groups, and I would imagine universally, there's a consultant in there or a guide to just answer some of the questions. But you'd be amazed how many of the questions are answered by other mothers. Yesterday, I had a 1-week-old baby who was struggling with low milk supply, and 2 of the mothers had had that same problem, and were able to talk to her about, I was there, here's what I did, here's where I am now, hang in. So we need that community around new mothers. That was something from ancient times, not that ancient, that women always had. Even 100 years ago, women lived in community where they met in each other's kitchens and supported each other. So that's always been until modern times. Now we're alone in our apartments going, what the hell's wrong with me? And so we need that kind of support. So that's what but it has an element of education as well. So the consultant is there saying, yeah, you need to be pumping a little bit more than that, because here's what's the deal is, it's the removal of milk that drives the milk supply. So you can add that element to it. So I'm amazed that we don't have 5 groups going a week, that women aren't seeking that, particularly at home. Maybe they just don't know about it, but I'm doing it virtually. And I'd love to see the room packed. I'd love to have to open another session so that women have that community around them right now, particularly. I said I wasn't going to talk about this era, but it seems like it absolutely has to a little bit. So yeah, so the support groups are really, really vital, as are Mommy and Me's, where you can even have that now virtually, where you are having the support of a room full of women who are saying, well, my baby's like that too, and oh, my baby never did that. And it's just such a vital piece